Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing? How you doing?
We all need help sometimes. So, hello, it's the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Be Real TV, Twitch, Twitter. No, not Twitter. Discord. BeReal.tv, and all the platforms we be on. Welcome. I'm Dr. Greenthumb. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJC minus.
What up, everyone? Happy Thursday.
Is it very happy?
Kinda.
I'm kind of happy, yeah.
Should be.
Yeah?
Right?
Yeah. The legendary Psycho Les.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's Get It Poppin' Thursday. Woo!
You hear how I
We
said
setting it off.
you hear how I said that, Bolton? Les. No Z, no Les.
Hey, I mean, some people say Les. It's cool.
Yeah, all right.
That's just
All right, Psycho Les.
Lesbo.
I'm just messing with the Treehouse crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator was cracking.
You saw me today, B. I'm just bicking back. And shout out to Psycho Les.
All right, Lesto. Word up. And our special guest today in the house, IAM Compton.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, he's back. I'm back.
He's back in the building. It's been a minute, man.
Been a minute, like 5 years.
Yeah, it's good to see you out there, man, working, doing it, man.
Appreciate you.
Word up.
Definitely.
And we also got the Balloon King in the house, Nostradamus.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break from the balloons.
Oh, you're on a balloon break?
Well, I mean, we just can't go ham all the time.
It's true.
That's not what it seemed to me the last 3 weeks.
But we realized that the more we did balloons on air, the more they appreciated when we gave them a regular show. So now they're like really locked in. So shout out to the Nas.
So you're saying that when you're on the balloons, it's very chaotic.
Oh, it is like
and they appreciate a more organized show.
They appreciate both sides. It's two different types of fans that tune in. But some of them just cause some of them get motivated and they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna get effed up here at home, and then because they could all order Great Whip. Or something like that. So they're all just turning up. But, as of lately, we're like, yeah, we got to give them a few quality shows for like a month or two before we turn up again.
Yeah, sometimes those balloon jokes be a little,
Well, let's be honest. Sometimes the balloon jokes are a little much, but you're saying that this way out.
It starts getting a little.
You say some way out things because it sounds crazy because you just took a hit and your voice is now 3 times lower. You know what I'm saying? So that's funny, even when it's not funny.
Yeah.
It just makes you sound like a villain all the time, and that kind of feels good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like just like the monster under the bread.
You know how like when C and I were younger, because we're around the same age, Lesto too, right? You know how they had the propeller fans, right? The fans with the blades.
Oh, yeah.
And every now and then, a kid, if you've seen Star Wars, you'd go into the blade and be Luke. I am your father.
Luke.
Right? Because the fan will manipulate your voice kind of. It'll give you this weird sound, right?
Yes.
You should take a balloon hit, go in front of this fan, and make a sound, son.
You heard Be Real. We're getting the tank filled up.
Dude, you could do
I'm not putting the stamp on that, man. No.
Deftones gonna show up on Saturday like, I'm here.
He's like, I brought the fan, too.
No.
Have you ever tried balloons, Compton?
Nah.
It's a different thing.
I know they're in Compton, bro. I've been to a few
Oh,
flyer
for sure.
parties.
I done been in the lab and walked in, and it was like 100 on the floor.
Damn.
My engineer go crazy.
He doesn't like. Oh, he likes the balloons. He does the balloons.
Yeah, he doing.
It puts people in a very happy state.
For sure. Whatever he needs to do, you know what I'm saying, to make sure we making some good music. Do what you need to do.
You know what's crazy is every time I seen like a group of people doing balloons, it's the same scenario. They are like having a hella time. It's very loud because I don't think they know the tone of how loud they are when they're having this good time. Like, for instance, when Tank Tone over here and Tank Tone and E-Tank get together and they start joking around on them balloons, it gets crazy. It gets loud. It's like a fun atmosphere, right? And I was doing this photo shoot for Born and Raised a while back by the railroad tracks right here by under the 6th Street Bridge, right? Or one of the bridges. And while we're doing this, right, there was a group of dudes down the street in their car with a bunch of tanks. And you could hear them screaming at the top of their lungs, but with their voices like, "Roar!"
It does make you wear out your voice because you just want everybody to hear you.
You want everybody to hear the tone.
Karaoke on it. You can't do it for that long though. You get tired.
And then I went to Motown Monday to DJ this night, and right outside on the corner, there was dudes selling balloons and taking the balloons, and they sounded just like y'all and everyone else I've ever heard.
Yeah.
When they on the tanks.
They were selling them?
Yeah.
They were selling them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they were taking them. You know, if anybody wanted one, they were giving them one, but you had to pay up. But it was their personal tanks. They were hitting them themselves. They asked me if I wanted to hit. I was like, I'm good, man.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
I'm good, man.
They definitely have a good time. It make you want to join. That's one drug.
Yeah.
It's like, should I try it? It look like y'all just doing this easy and
It's just
ain't nothing
over
happen.
quick.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, like so it's just like the liberty of being able to go back to normal is just it's very comfortable.
It's the shortest hop.
Yeah, it's a short hop, but it's like it's to the maximum. It's like being kind of like a roller coaster. You're gonna get a peak, but then you're gonna come back down, and you're like, yeah, I'm back to normal. We good.
Yeah, I just felt like if I would have started, it would have been a habit. The way my engineer had the flow covered, and I'm kicking.
Oh damn,
balloons.
he's like Steve-O status. Damn,
I'm kicking balloons. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It looked fun, but
it gets kind of messy, man.
that's why you got to get the big tank. Shout out to Valley
you guys
Color.
made me do it, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't really feeling it.
no.
I don't know if you were doing it.
I just
right,
don't
though,
like.
Les.
I was getting that balloon taste in my mouth.
You know why?
On
Because
my tongue, I was like,
Steph Tone had the flavored stuff, and that tastes kind of weird.
Yeah,
so
it was-
you gotta
it was-
like that.
It was weird.
And if you're a first timer, you ain't gonna like that.
You ever done mushrooms though, Compton?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shrooms is from the earth. So,
That's the business.
yeah, that's the future.
You've been messing with them for a minute.
Nah, probably like a couple years.
Yeah. And like microdose.
Micro,
Like,
I'm cool on the.
you
You
never
know,
like.
I'm already paranoid, just naturally being in the streets.
Hey, do you feel like the microdoses like put you in a really good mood, like open?
Oh, for sure. You can like dose how high you want to be.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
after like the third, fourth, you like, do I want to go there?
yeah.
But me, I'm smoking all day.
Yeah. Same here.
So I know my my balance.
Have you ever tried to do like a session while you were microdosed?
Yeah, no, definitely. I done been in so many environments.
How do you feel in comparison? Like when you're like in your regular state, just smoking, and in comparison to doing a session on microdose.
The only thing is when I microdose, sometimes I'm like, I'm straight. And then I'm like, hold on. I don't want to start seeing different if I'm doing a letter
Right.
and a letter move and that shit get a little wavy.
Yeah.
So it's like, hold on, I might want to slow down. So I start getting in my head on, is this letter straight? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tripping.
Yeah. Like we used to do shows on them, but not macro. I mean, not micro. We used to do macro doses, like, heavy on the melt shit. You know what I'm saying? Going up. Oh, there it goes. Damn it. And it was crazy then, right? But like we were much younger and we weren't really thinking about what we were doing. We were just doing it, right? So recently, like we just did a show at the Palladium last Halloween, right? Or this past Halloween. And I said, I'm microdose for this show. I didn't tell none of the guys. I just did it. And we normally do it together. But like I just said, I got them try it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt good and I felt open. But I felt like my body was trying to, like it was like a half a step behind where I wanted it to be. Like, you know, in terms of movement and just, I never felt on the beat. I felt behind
delay
it.
reaction.
Yeah, but I wasn't, because I could hear that I was rapping on beat in the pocket.
Got you.
And everybody else heard it, because I got the type of homies that they'll tell me, hey, what is going on with you?
Right, they give you that look like, hey,
yeah, like hey, that ain't
together.
it. So I knew I was like on, like vocally I was on, but physically I felt like I was trying to keep up. And like I'd never felt like that before. And it wasn't a bad feeling. It was just like I felt just slightly behind. But like I think it's because I wasn't prepared mentally. And I spoke about this the other day. It was the fact that I did not prep for it, like, and say in my head, okay, I'm gonna take this.
Mm-hmm.
Like earlier in the day, I should have said to myself, okay, I'm gonna take this, as opposed to, hey, I got this bag, I'm just gonna pop one right now and see how it feels.
Have you ever?
Because that's what I did, and like mentally, I just wasn't prepped for it.
Have you ever had a bad trip? Like, I mean, sometimes the microdose is like, if you're not getting them from like a place that's like, they're like in a super lab or something like that. Like, it's somebody refilling them up. So I've taken them sometimes where I'm like, oh, this was the blue part of the mushroom. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, this is not cool at Target right now.
Like, so
Oh, man.
A bad trip, is it like,
I'm not. You
Could
don't.
it be
You know.
emotional?
You don't. No, you don't.
It could
well,
be.
Sometimes the emotional part is just bad because you had that was the elephant in the room you kept ignoring in your mind. So what makes
Right,
it
it's
makes you go through. So I don't consider those bad trips. I consider those you just working it out, because like you're gonna have to face those things somehow. And like you're most vulnerable when you're on some kind of barbiturates. So like,
right?
especially something like mushrooms. I mean, you're gonna let your guards down, and then that's when that creeps up. The emotional thing, I think that's like it's doing its mental healing part of it. A bad trip is something like, hey, bro, like the toilet started breathing and I didn't want to go.
Oh
to the
man,
bathroom.
when the walls breathe, when the walls breathe, boy.
Nah, that's, that now this is another thing. I had one of my players. He played receiver. I played receiver in college, and he was off the shrooms. And he was telling me, he's like, "Yo, you got to try it." And he like 6'6", 215 or something like that.
Big dude.
Yeah. So I'm looking, and then the quarterback like 6'4", 220. So I'm the smallest one. I'm 6 foot, 165. You feel I'm the fast one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, with the hands. So, but I'm hanging around the big dogs. They taking shrooms like it ain't nothing. I'm like, yo, what is that? What's going on? Yeah. He's like, yo, you gotta try it. I'm like, but do you be paranoid? You know what I'm saying? You talking about you hallucinate. He said he heard a leaf. He was playing Madden. He heard a leaf fall outside and land. I said, I don't know if I want to do it.
Hey, but all your
That's different.
all your senses like are heightened, like to a different. Like it depends how much you take, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you do a microdose, your senses ain't heightened. You just feel good. But when you go beyond that, that's when you could hear the leaf drop outside. You
That's
could hear
different.
the fly right by the window, and craziness like this. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
Yeah, but I've had good times, but I've had my bad trip. You know what I mean? Like on it, like I was like in the middle of a peak time, and someone delivered bad news to me and it wasn't that bad of news, but to
That's
me,
pretty bad, dude.
But to me, the state I was in, yeah, I took it like I was extra pissed off, and it caused me a bad trip.
Now, Bureau, tell them what you did, dude. You were about to throw a TV out the hotel window.
Well, I broke a glass table, cost me 7 racks because it was an expensive table.
Wow.
And I was about to throw the TV out the room, out the window, but Eric Bobo came and saved me from another, I don't know how many racks it was going to be, but like,
Wow.
that was one of 2 bad trips I had. The other bad trip, it was one of our homies' birthday party. It was Kid Frost's birthday party, and I was helping out the DJ, Skate Master Tate, and we had both took shrooms before everybody got there, and this one dude rolled in, and he had some badass energy, and I could totally like
Badass, like cool or
horrible,
All right.
horrible, like
horrible.
like
Yeah, that's worse.
This dude is right
I was
here.
like, the Fonz pulled up. Like,
It got to like I was at the point where I was gonna tell this dude he had to, kick
that's
rocks.
different.
Yeah.
But then he came in with our homies, and like I couldn't really, I didn't want to disrespect the homies because he came in with them, and I was like, all right, well, I guess you get a pass today, homie. But like it just totally changed my vibe for the rest of the night.
Different.
It took someone to snap me out of it, like distract me and bring me to a whole different place and like snap me out of it to where I could like let go of the fact that dude's badass energy was in
I
it.
think you probably focused on that because if you're on mushrooms, like drugs like that make you, or substances like that make you very vulnerable, like in a mental and your soul. You know what I mean? Like
I was always iffy about that guy though, like because I knew him. You know what I mean? We all knew him, and
you're like, yo, he's bad news.
I'm like, oh, there goes this dude, and I could see right through his soul. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like, here goes this dude.
POS.
Bad news.
Yeah.
But I got over it, fortunately. But like I knew right then and then, like, I've been saying it to these folks, if you're gonna trip, like be in a good place. Don't be in a place where it's like you'll have people with bad energy that you don't like around, or if you got your own, mental trips happening in yourself.
Yeah,
know
you
what
got
I'm saying?
stuff to work out. I was gonna ask you, that's the Eye of Osiris, right? On your
Nah, inspired by, but Ink Art Music is the brand.
That's
IAM.
So it's, because I seen the logo and I swear, thank God the person was cool with us. I was like, oh, you like Yu-Gi-Oh, bro? You know what I mean? He was like, no, he kind of told me this whole thing. I was like, oh man. I was like, he probably smoked too, so he gave me a pass. You know what I mean? But he smoked me, so I was like, so you believe? Are you Egyptian or?
Nah. But I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? And I was born and raised in the east side of Compton. I seen a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was the household that prayed, but I read a lot of stuff, and at the same time,
So you're familiar with like the knowledge, like
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, usually people that are familiar with the Egyptian knowledge, like or stuff like that, they kind of have that opening where it's like, yeah, I kind of believe in the paranormal stuff. Do you believe in the paranormal?
I believe in a lot of stuff.
Have you ever seen anything
Yeah,
like
have you ever-
in paranormal
Nah,
that you couldn't explain?
Haunted house or something.
Or
just in life,
Hotel.
dodging bullets.
Dodging bullets.
I don't know what it like the Matrix. Like, was that was real?
Yeah, that is real.
It's real. Some people experience that.
Hell yeah.
You feel the bullets. You know what I'm saying? You like, how am I here?
When you hear that crazy sound of that lead swirling at you, dog, it's a crazy sound.
It's different.
When you hear bullets coming at you,
Yeah.
I know, I can relate.
You have one in you.
Yeah, I do, but I dodged many before that one got me. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like coming from Compton, like there's extra added pressure on any artist to come out because so much is like built up from there in terms of hip hop here in Southern California and West Coast hip hop?
Not really. I think if you are who you are, you know what I'm saying, stay true to yourself, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll tell itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People gonna ask around, do their research, and you're gonna have enough people from your family, from your roots, that's gonna support you, and you support them, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I feel like the city gets behind any artist or most artists that come from there, just to like give them that extra push.
Nah, definitely. We definitely root, because it's like, you had NWA, Easy, and I grew up, over there, went to Dominguez High School, Emerson Roosevelt, all the local high schools. Grew up, got family on both sides. So seeing the struggle, seeing a time where the music was like at a different height, that's legendary, you know what I'm saying? You legend, you know what I'm saying? You're part of that wave, you know what I'm saying? In Los Angeles, in the county.
Yeah.
And to be a part of that is like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And see what the industry did now and where we at today in music, And yeah, a lot of kids don't get opportunity. And being from Compton, you see a lot of stuff, and you're like, oh, if I get the access or the opportunity, like I'm gonna take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of my relationships. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z because we never seen nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't exist.
Yeah, there was lack of opportunities
Yeah,
for so long.
it don't exist. We only know one thing. You know what I'm saying? We wake up and we own whatever they own in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like that's it. So to see what could open doors and be a release for young kids in Compton, all over the world, and express art and ink, the music, you know, all of that. Like it's just crazy. It come from Compton.
Yeah, and there's
You
a
know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
talent coming out of Compton.
Yeah.
Every year, there's
A lot of fire.
a lot of talent, man.
Yeah.
So you've been doing a lot of tattoos lately as well, right?
Nah, definitely. Like ink, art, music is my whole life. That's why it's like I am.
What came first?
The music actually came first.
Yeah, and then you picked up tattooing.
But
for long.
nah, I take that back. The ink came first because I've been writing like since
you were a kid,
I've been
yeah.
drawing since first grade, Emerson. You know what I'm saying? So I've been visually
Yeah.
like a fan of just art.
Yeah, so
You had the two passions going on, but you didn't realize the
I
art
didn't
was
know.
a passion.
I was an athlete.
Yeah.
I was in the newspapers in Compton for football.
Yeah.
Dominguez being the top receiver.
Right.
you
in
got like
Compton.
two. You were good at two things, bro. Like drawing and sports.
Three
I was-
Yeah, so
I was
I'm
like,
not
Three
I'm
things.
not paying attention to the art. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving up to the homies who tagged me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tatted, and then they tagging the walls and all stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's hard. I draw on the paper and draw like realism.
Yeah.
Like this right now, I got to draw the details.
You got a photographic memory.
Period.
That's
like I
dope.
see this and I remember it, and it's like
That's dope.
it's crazy.
That's a dope ability, man. That's a dope skill.
That's
Mm-hmm.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for especially that kind. Like
Yeah,
you know,
that's special right there,
'Cause they
man.
So then I just transfer that into the music. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing stuff and I can remember it, and then I'm seeing different scenarios from different people around me, and I can remember it. So it's like a snapshot of all moments. That's crazy. Then I could put it down and
That's crazy.
you feel me,
That's
and write
dope.
and try to tell a story.
How
'Cause I see the visual already.
how long did it take you to get used to like doing the art on skin with a needle? Because I know that's got to be crazy
I
different.
started on myself.
you didn't practice on pigskin.
Nah, so when I ordered the tattoo gun, and it came with like a one-liner and the fake skin.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I was like, I'm supposed to tattoo this? Like, how is it gonna tell me if it hurt?
Right.
And I'm like, nah, that don't make sense. And I just start practicing on myself, on my leg, so I could feel the pain.
Were you nervous when you did the first one for your first client?
Oh,
Or
for
what-
sure. But I practiced on myself to be able to go show my homies, and
Right.
then from there they know I've been drawing since first grade.
Yeah. So they had
Like,
the trust.
you know what? Tat me up. You been drawing. I told you you're gonna be a tattoo artist.
They
I'm
knew
like,
you was
"Never."
on already. Yeah, so they already seen.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean, you could like. I ain't gonna lie. Like I remember, like, 'cause I always wanted to be good at drawing, but then I always was able to notice the kids that were good at it. You know what I mean? Because that's just like a gift. Some kids are just good at it, and like if you're naturally good going through those grade school grades, and you're like outdoing the rest of the class, 9 times out of 10, you can make a career in like something like tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Tattooing. Because like some of those kids that I knew, they were good at it. Like 2 of them out of like graduating class, that I know that they do tattoos to this day, and I'm like, man, I knew you was doing something. I was like, you was doing way more at 3rd grade.
Or they could do airbrush work too.
Incredible.
And
That's
something
that's
like
crazy
you know.
too.
So do you do that as well?
Nah, I have a artist that work in my shop named Corey, and he like one of the top airbrushers in the world. You know what I'm saying? And he transitioned into tattoos.
Damn.
So he crazy. So I don't watch him do cars, like detail car. That's different.
Is that
You know what I'm
something you
saying?
want to try?
Oh yeah, of course. He gonna show me, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
how to do it. We got a big wall outside my shop where we're gonna do a mural
Oh, that's
and
tight.
put everybody on there.
Is there any I don't like how many years are you into the tattooing game?
Like over a decade for sure.
Okay, so like out of that, I imagine that, like there's like at least a Horrocks that experience, you know, like not like bad, but you're like, man, I can't believe this is happening right now. Like I gotta stop this. You just can't. You started crying. I can't do this. You know, like or just because I don't know. Sometimes I've heard from different tattoo artists. Sometimes like some people faint. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And they just
Bobo
knock over
almost fainted on his
everything.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Shoot.
It's probably like a couple art. One time somebody passed out while I was tatting, but they was just faded.
Okay,
They was already drunk.
Damn.
And then
They blacked
I
out.
was able to do the tattoo because they just they
Yeah.
passed out. And then I'm done and I wiped their arm and they just threw up. They was like,
Oh.
I said, I jumped back like, what the just woke up. And I'm like, oh, that's some bullshit. And then another time, I wanna say I'm in somebody's hood.
Oh,
and I'm tatting and I'm good, but then all they homies pull up and everybody want hood shit.
now they want one.
I'm here.
You gonna be there for a week.
How am I here? How did I sign up for this?
The situations we end up in. What was
Right.
I was gonna say it's one thing to be nice on paper, but to be nice on skin, like do portraits and things like that scene, that's incredible to me.
Yeah, for real. And to be nice on any medium, like when you could do all of them, that's crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah,
For real.
man.
Yeah, that's the plan. When I get time. Right now, I'm focused on the music side of things. I feel like I done entered the tattoo business and see all the ups and downs of that, and it's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy. It's like, but is this the mission? You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the mission.
Part of the
We
mission,
don't
yeah.
stop here.
It's
You
a
know what I'm
big
saying?
world. The tattoo world is a big
It's
world.
a big
A
world.
lot of politics too.
That too, but it's like I had to do what I had to do in this world, get established. You know what I'm saying? Play that game. It's
That's
like,
right.
okay, cool. The ink,
yeah.
and then the art of everything we putting together, all of this. You feel me? And then the music side of things.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like with the TV show. Hey, I need theme song. Hey, I need music placement.
Yeah.
In order to,
And it's dope how you skilled that too.
yeah.
You know what I mean? To get as much exposure to what you're trying to do as possible, man. That's it.
Capitalize on like all your gifts, man. That's like a lot of people sleep on themselves and they don't even realize they even have a gift. So I'm like,
Right.
if you're good with the, on the skin and on the mic, you know what I mean, and writing.
And you don't know what's gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? To that level. And I mean, I done tattooed the best.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of celebrities and musicians. Like, well, it's the same.
Yeah.
There's a lot of celebrities.
I done tattooed a lot of people. At least, probably like at least 30,000 people.
What's the craziest thing they've asked you to tattoo on them?
What you mean?
Like someone comes in with an idea.
Titty or something,
That wouldn't be too crazy. There's
Ass
plenty of
cheek.
titties. I'm
I don't
saying
know.
like,
Yeah,
how crazy
I
is
know,
it?
yeah. In the tattoo world, you tattooing everything.
do
Right.
they come with their ideas or do they want you to freestyle an idea or you come up with the idea?
One time, this girl asked me to tattoo her bent over, getting hit from behind
Oh man.
on her ass.
That shit is crazy right there.
Oh shit!
amazing.
That
She
was
wanted to
crazy.
tattoo herself on her own ass,
on her own ass.
She wanted a tattoo of her
getting rammed.
Bent
getting
over
rammed on her ass.
on her ass.
I guess so her man could be reminded.
Yeah,
Oh, look what you're doing.
Look what you're doing twice.
Damn.
yeah.
That's quite the request.
Yes.
That's a request,
All right.
man. The tattoo world, man. People be having some crazy ass ideas.
I seen. What time is it? I see motherfuckers tattooing their tongues and shit, like lips
man.
and crazy
That-
shit. Like
that
Like,
seems
that's
like- or-
retarded. Yo. Like,
Or like the thing that trips me out about the tattoo world is like when you see the trend of people tattooing their eye, and then a lot of them are going blind. Like they
yeah,
made
that's
headlines like 5 or 6 years ago, and then now they're like, oh yeah, this person's legally blind now.
yeah,
Thank you.
It's ink in the eye, man.
No,
getting
thank you.
crazy with it.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like people with sleeves, people used to look at him like, oh man, he's crazy. Look, he's got all I'm saying now motherfuckers are tattooed the full torso up to the neck
What?
and sometimes the head and a lot of times the face.
I'm tatting kids now.
Yeah.
They parents
Kids?
bringing them.
What?
That's
All right, like how
crazy.
young?
Man, and teenagers.
Like 13,
Teenagers,
12?
14,
Nah, that's not
15,
bad.
16. But they mamas and daddies bringing them. Like, yeah.
Wow.
Well, at least
I'm gonna
it's
let them
that.
get tatted. You got to do it, but I'm gonna let them get tatted. We be watching the show, we see you doing your thing, so it'd be like, he'll want to come get tatted.
That's progressive as hell, man.
But it's cool to parent. Like we didn't have that growing up.
Yeah,
We
no,
had
our
to
parents
sneak
were
in.
like, I don't ever want to see that
yeah,
shit
I
on
hid
you
my
ever.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I mean,
what?
you know, a teenager pretty much knows what they want. You know, like, yeah, I want that.
Well, teenagers are way more advanced than
Exactly.
we were in our teens.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we thought we were advanced. You know what I'm saying?
Now we was advanced. We a different type of advanced.
different-
We like a dinosaur advanced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They technology. We really like grew up in the and had to learn people.
Yeah.
That's
We had to
different.
live the shit for real.
Like
real.
we the ones.
Yeah, we had to live the shit for real. No simulation.
no,
It's all real
none of
shit.
that. Like, yeah.
Person.
And they don't ever want to hear none of that real spit neither. Though.
I don't care.
No.
We dinosaurs now.
Yeah. That's right.
To Jurassic Park.
You know, holding the knowledge, holding the gems and
What?
keys. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think. Once some cell phones came,
Yeah.
it was over.
Game over.
Yeah.
FaceTime over. It's not you. You don't know.
Anything-
You don't know what it feel like to be on the other side no more.
Anything you want to know is available to you if you got a phone.
Yeah.
Yep. Any question you have at all.
Yeah. It's only if your parents were smart enough to like limit the shit that you browse, or you know what I mean, like on your web browser and all that shit. Like if your parents got in your phone and limited the shit you could see, that's the only way.
But you can't really
But
put a cap on that.
but you really, yes, there's an amount you can, but
Yeah.
realistically you can get around that and find out any fucking thing you want.
you know, you can't be with them all the time, too, man.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna get access to something.
They go to a friend, here, let me see your phone. Ah, yeah, your parents.
Like my parents, like I ain't gonna lie, all the bad shit I learned it through my friends that I already knew had parents that didn't give a fuck about them at that age. Not to give a fuck, but I'm just like, hey, for your dad's too busy at work. He doesn't notice if you take beers to school. We're just drinking in the boys' bathroom, and we're just like, I was with the shits. Don't get me wrong. I was like, yeah, let me get a Corona, but you know, like, yeah, but I always, there's always those kids, you know what I mean? That just, it's not necessarily a bad home, but the parents ain't there to be like super strict or be involved, and then those are the kids. It's like, hey, look what I found in my dad's room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then,
Yeah, dude. Like the shit you could find at your friend's crib through their parents.
Oh.
Whenever I go to my cousin's crib, he'd be like, yo, check out what my dad got, right?
it's a gun.
And first he'd show me like his dad's medals, like, you know, he was a war veteran. So he'd show me the medals, you know, yeah, these are my dad's medals, right?
Guns.
And then we move on and he'd show me the gun cabinet, right? With the shotguns, the rifle, and the pistol. And then opened the drawer and the weed box was right there. I was like, that was the first time I had really seen it, right?
Right.
And let me tell you what, when his father got home, he got his ass whooped. Because his father, you know, hey, he's a veteran. He knew how to booby trap the door to make sure no one was going in there. And he made specific this you know, this request or this demand: do not go in this room. I'm going for an hour. When I come back, it's better be the same as I left it.
That was like a threat.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And that was just an invitation
Yeah,
for
it's not-
fuckery, right? So what he did was he put in a little card in the door that we did not notice when we opened the door, fell to the ground. We're kids. We're rummaging through the room. He's showing me his father's shit. We close it back up. We think we're cool. His father gets home. A couple minutes later, he's like, come here.
See, now those problems are a thing of the past.
And he whooped that ass too, right in front of me so that I could see it too.
Man.
And he showed my cousin the the shit, you know, like the smoking gun, right? Which was the card that he wedged in there. If we hadn't opened the door, that card stays there. It doesn't fall.
It was a trap.
Yeah.
Man.
So when we opened the door, the card fell. We didn't notice it. So when he came home, the card was on the floor. He knew we went in the room. Whooped
Crazy.
his ass.
Wow.
Taught me a lesson, even though I didn't get my ass whooped. I was like, I'm never following him again.
Yeah.
Don't fuck 'em with it.
When they whoop your ass in front of your friends, that's like, damn, that's only like 2 lessons right there. Because like you're gonna go home and think about it. And
Or
be
when
like,
you had the father that would do that, and I did, some of your friends would not be your friends no more.
Yep.
Like, you know what? His father's wild. I ain't hanging out with that dude no more.
those ass whoopings did things for you though.
It did.
They
Yeah.
humbled you.
Oh fuck.
They
yeah.
definitely
Yeah, like they
humbled you.
did, bro. Like those, yeah, they humbled you, but like it's like you kind of needed that humbling, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I definitely need
And then
that.
you saw the difference when you saw those other kids where you're like, damn, your dad punches you. He doesn't use the belt.
Yeah, yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, like you're like, oh man. I was like,
Messed
that's
you up.
That's mad different, right?
Dude,
there.
friends of mine in different, grades would have, they'd come to school with a black eye. Oh, I just fell. Like, really?
onto a baseball or what? Like,
Like
yeah.
it just
You know, that's
specifically
the
on-
go-to for anybody that's going through that. That's always the go-to. Like, I fell.
I fell.
Don't worry about it.
Like, wow.
Yeah,
Specifically.
you'll see different cases in public school. You're like, oh damn. There'll be like different grades. You're like, yep, he's always going to the psychologist's office. That's like CPS is already involved. Shows up with a black guy, abusive dad, and then it's like, if you show up and you don't get your ass whooped, there's the majority of the people is just getting ass whoopings as regular lessons.
Yeah.
Regular.
But you get to see everything else in like public school. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
There's kids that definitely get abused, and then there's badass kids.
Sure.
Because there is a difference.
Yes.
And some of those abused kids turn to badass kids because that's all they know. But like, there's some badass kids that are just badass kids, and that's real shit. I could tell you because I grew up with them,
Oh.
and I was one of them for a time, so I know. This is like
Badass kids.
badass kids.
Yeah.
There's the good kids, and then there's the badass kids. I think we might all fall under one of these categories, son. But it's real shit, and people are scared to discipline their kids today because the one thing these badass kids know is that if they say something to child services,
Turn you in.
boom, they could turn your ass in real quick. Hit me, go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely.
They'll challenge you.
You
know
gotta
what I'm saying?
have the parents that used to tell you, it's like, all right, you could call them, but it's gonna take a while for they show up.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
you. I got you
no,
through this
no,
long.
no. Child services will show up quick in a hurry.
Yeah.
Fact.
They will show up in a hurry because
Fact.
their asses, like they are accountable. So if something really horrible happens to a kid on their watch and they know that the reports of this parent, have been bad and they like ignore it for a while,
Yeah.
they will, it's fucked for them. So they can't. So immediately when they get reported, boy, they are on it.
Yeah.
And some of these badass kids know that. They're like, yeah, go ahead, hit me. I'm gonna tell my teacher tomorrow. I'm gonna show him.
Start crying.
Yep.
And so what can a parent do then, right? It's like, damn,
Yeah.
this little motherfucker got the one up on me right here.
You gotta take their phone.
Yeah. Take all the
You gotta take the gadgets.
take the gadgets. Cause that's what's more important to them than
What?
anything they got.
That hurt.
Gadgets.
Yeah.
Take that iPhone, that iPad, iPod, whatever.
It's over.
And yeah.
It's over.
And then lock your doors at night.
Yeah.
Because they gonna go crazy over that shit.
Man.
A lot of these kids are addicted to that shit. Like it's pretty much that's their whole world.
Yeah.
For sure.
Word up. But your new project, is that out now, or are you putting it out soon?
I'm working towards it, but probably like March.
March.
Yeah, like March. We got enough records. We just trying to figure out what we putting on the project.
Navigate the actual order of the songs.
Yeah.
That's a good
Fun
time.
part.
That's a good time to drop songs.
You
too.
should-
Like in March, stuff.
Yeah.
You should
Springtime.
pop a microdose and then listen to the album in order and be like, okay,
Right.
is this
Hell
the
yeah.
order? All
Right. Yeah, we just dropped the new single, and then the video coming soon. Probably around the time the show air. So we just trying to line everything up.
Yeah. Let me ask you this about videos, man, because like everybody got a different view on doing videos. Like some artists love to do the shit, like that. Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna put on a show right here, and then others don't like it so much. It's just it's a necessary thing you have to do to support the song.
Right.
Like because there's videos I know I've been a part of like that. It was fun, and I was like, yeah, all about it. And then there was other videos like I was like, man, just let's hurry this the fuck up. Like how do you feel about it? Like when you got to do a video?
I mean, for me, it's always art for me. I always love it, and it's a part of my creative process. So when I do it, I take it serious.
You like to write the parts for the video and all that. Yeah, that's dope.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah,
Because this is my vision.
it's your vision.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I'm hands-on and I get to deliver that in the visual after I wrote it down,
yeah, that's the
it's
best
like,
way.
oh.
Yeah, it's hard when you give it
crazy.
to another director because it's like they hear the song and they hear it their way.
They
And
do
then
their own thing.
it's a different vision. And like, when you see some of the, when they write it up for you and they want you to see what the treatment is and all that stuff, and you're like, oh man, this shit ain't it right here.
Right.
Like I could have wrote this
They
myself.
start putting satanic things in your video and stuff.
Right.
You gotta
Damn.
take control.
I don't know if I ever had that, but no, you're right.
I mean, not
Came
like that, but you know what I mean.
Remember when you-
Subliminals and
Remember that video of you and Dr. Dre?
Yeah, I do. Painted me the fuck up for that. I was not. I didn't even know. Like I showed up to the video. Hey B, they need you over here. So I go over there. We're gonna paint you red, like for the Dr. Dre thing, right? For his thing, they painted me all red, and for Muggs's thing, they painted me all gold and made me a gold devil.
Yes.
shit.
That was the one probably you're
That
talking
look
about.
Crazy. Classic though. Crazy.
Where they got Dre as the evil pope, and Muggs was like a grim reaper of some sort. He represented
Crazy.
death or something like that. Yeah, it was a little weird. This dude named Dean Carr, who did a lot of Deftones videos. He does a lot of dark shit, and his team was like masters at doing dark shit.
Yeah.
And because they did like horror, like some of his team did horror movies and stuff like that. So,
Makes
Didn't he
sense.
do Marilyn Manson as well?
he did Marilyn Manson. He did
makes
9 Inch
sense.
Nails,
Yep.
a bunch of shit. But yeah, I wasn't feeling
Market.
that.
It's a market. It's a market for all of it.
Oh yeah,
So that's why it is what it is.
I did it, because I'm a team player. But I was not feeling.
You wouldn't do that shit again.
No, you could not pay me.
You wouldn't do it again?
They could not pay me enough money to pay myself up. I mean, you know how long it takes to take that shit off, man?
How long were you in makeup? Like from
Hours.
like in the application, was it like a couple hours?
Hours.
You didn't think it was
Damn.
cool?
It's
I
like
thought it was cool, but like it wasn't something I wanted to do, man. Like in the realm of videos, I thought I would make as a hip hop artist, paint myself up as a gold devil wasn't one of the visions I ever saw.
The chosen one, dude.
And then Dre saw that I did this, so then he, when they asked me to come do
that shit. Crazy.
group therapy,
Gold.
hey, we want to make you a red devil or demon or whatever the fuck it was.
Dr. Satan.
It's like, man, why am I the guy?
Gold piece.
And after that, no more painting me, man.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
No.
No fucking way.
No fucking way.
Evil thumb.
It has to be a pretty compelling fucking video and song. I'm gonna break myself.
Oh man.
Next video we do.
Nah,
Blue man group.
you're
Blue
painting
man
yourself
group.
up.
I'm a blue man.
You gonna
group.
paint yourself up, man.
Airbrush.
That shit is hard.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel good when it's on you, one, and then when you take the shit off, it takes forever. And then you don't really know if you got it all off.
You gotta have like a power washer shower. Like
water.
Yeah. You better have
No
a good-
pressure washer. Just
You gotta go to the beach.
But you got to have the remover, because you could take a shower if you don't got the fucking remover of the body paint.
the soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the special soap for
Yeah. You'll just be standing in water smudging that shit over your skin.
You got to put Drano in the drain so it doesn't get clogged up with all that paint.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. I've had enough of it. 2 times was good for me.
And gasoline. Just wash.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wasn't going to say no to Dre, man.
Hell yeah.
That was his video treatment. I didn't know. Again, that was the second time. Like, nobody showed me the treatment. I rolled up. And this is what you're doing today. I'm like, oh, man. I should
That
have
was
read
the
this.
time. That was the time.
I should have read this fucking treatment is what I thought.
It was like, you show up, you signed up.
You signed up. This is what we were thinking. You down? I'm like, oh, man.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow. They're like, per the last
You wouldn't do it for a
email.
movie?
They better be paying me some good money for that.
I mean, movies are, they're going to pay.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't-
Not all the time.
I'm saying like a good movie going on theaters, not like straight to DVD. You know?
Once the movie drops, boom.
I would imagine if it's straight to DVD, it'd be like, I'm not gonna do the makeup for this like low budget shit, bro. It's expensive. It's half the budget's on this shit. We're out.
Yeah. It got to be worth the time and effort. You know what I'm saying? The compensation has to be right. For a video, you ain't getting compensated for that. You know what I'm saying? This is a solid you're doing for the director and the artist of that video if it's not yours.
Yeah.
If it's yours, you might be inclined to do all the crazy shit because, I mean, it's your vision, it's your,
Right.
you know, it's your piece. But like when it's someone else's and they're asking you that, you sort of have to be a team player, you know, like to complete the vision of the director or whoever wrote that shit up, whether it was the artist or the director, whatever.
I mean, we all back in the days we had some crazy directors too, had us running through the woods and doing some crazy, you know. That's the shit. Just take over your own video and put your own vision to it, man. Bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, if they capture it right,
Yeah.
motherfuckers are gonna be on it.
And that's the thing. Back in the days too, it was all about who directed your video. Who, 'cause
Yeah.
if that depend, if they're gonna play your shit,
That's
right?
true.
You know, so
That's you know, that's crazy because it's like music was very much like that. Like if you had a certain producer, like let's say a Dre or a Premier or a Pete Rock or RZA or somebody like that, or DJ Quick or you know,
world premiere.
or any of those dudes producing your album, there was an excitement to it. Much like with rock, if Rick Rubin was touching a record, people were getting excited about it. And it's crazy that point you make that videos got like that too. Like,
Directors.
oh, Hype Williams
Hype Williams,
directed this. Oh, I gotta see this because Hype be putting out crazy shit.
McG.
And McG and guys like that. It's crazy how the video directors made names for themselves. Like they actually became, they were stars for a second.
Yeah.
And they would play your shit depending on who it was.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Like
Oh, yeah.
MTV, if you didn't have that right director, MTV wasn't playing your shit.
That's the crazy shit that the record labels did diligence on those directors. Like what director's getting the most run with videos that they're doing out there right now.
Yeah.
BET, all that.
And then they would give you that list. Okay, we got Hype, we got
Hype Williams, hell
Paul,
yeah.
we got
Good.
Paul Hunter, we got
Then
so and so, and
know?
blah blah blah.
Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner.
He was doing videos too.
Yeah,
right?
he directed the first $1 million video, which was Wu-Tang's Triumph. That was the very first $1 million budget
See,
music video.
like for me, spending $1 million on a hip hop video is like, that was great. Like it looked great.
You did.
But it's a waste of fucking money.
But to me, it was more like a part of the hype.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, they spent $1 million.
Yeah,
It was
yeah. No.
So,
Hey,
so it's part of the
Les,
hype. Now you want to really see
Les,
the video.
you're right. You're right. It is a part of the hype to say you spent $1 million on that.
Now they really
but
wanna
they had
see
to
the
fucking
video.
recoup that $1 million too. Not just the 2 or 3 million they got for the recording budget, but for that fucking video too.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my God.
MTV played it a lot.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
It was it was
$1 million video. They better play.
it was in pretty good rotation.
Yeah, man.
Who directed that one?
That was Brett Ratner.
That was Brett Ratner.
Brad.
Yeah,
Is there a record for like what's the most expensive music video?
Well, that was the first
was one of them.
Yeah, that was the first $1 million. Now I'm sure there's like millions of dollars, I'm sure, now that have been spent.
Yeah, you could get like 3 Drake videos in it. There it is right there.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I can't fathom spending $1 million on a video unless they're doing some way out shit that like no one's ever seen before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
According to Google, Michael and Janet Jackson's Scream in 1995 cost $7 million.
Ooh.
Damn.
Trying to tell you,
Wow.
And they were behind the screen most of the time.
They were spending a
separate.
lot of money on videos.
And they were behind a screen
That's a movie.
or in
dude.
front of a
Green
screen.
screen. It was green screen.
Yeah, the whole fucking time mostly.
Yeah.
It must have been the graphics that cost so
I
much.
think Hype Williams did a Michael Jackson video, right?
He did.
He did.
One of the biggest
done
video.
a video for practically everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Biggie.
He was the fucking guy for a second.
Limp Bizkit Rollin', $4.8 million.
Yeah. What up, Lethal?
And Madonna Express Yourself, $11.2 million.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Even Die Another Day with Madonna, $9.4 million.
That's a James Bond thing, right?
And
Oh my-
Bedtime Story, $9.1 million.
Oh
Madonna.
my God.
Those are the fun videos, though. You got a lot of food.
Hey,
and
but Madonna
drinks
was
and
like
just-
one of the huge, most popular pop stars out there
Of all time.
of all time at that point. So yeah, when she was spending on her videos, she was spending. They were like making, like her videos were movie quality. That's why they were so expensive. Like they weren't cheaping out on Madonna for nothing, son.
Nah.
Oh my
man.
God.
And MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit, $2.5 million.
Too legit.
Okay.
Too legit to
All
quit.
right. He was, yeah. It seems like he would spend that because like he had a huge fucking entourage. You know what I'm saying? He had to build a set that all his dancers could be.
Yeah, he got
on.
Yeah.
He got to present that
They put me in the mix.
because realistically, Hammer by himself, it wasn't that interesting. But if you have like a big old dance crew going off in the background, yeah,
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Yeah, let's get it started.
Hey, I know you gotta roll off pretty soon. So like, do we got any questions for him from the asylum?
Yeah, we got a few here.
All right, let's run him.
We got L Boogie Baby up in here asking, did you ever try to pursue a football career, and why did you decide to pursue rapping?
I did. I actually was pretty good. First team, all conference, Mission Conference. Went to Missouri, to HBCU, Lincoln, and got in trouble. Lost my scholarship. Ended up back in Compton doing tattoos and music.
What'd you get in trouble for, if you mind me asking?
Street
It
stuff,
was federal.
Oh,
street things.
I thought it was like I was smoking in the locker room or some shit.
And it was yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Serious business.
It was working and federal, so it was, yeah. We was on one. I was that guy. So I seen the other world. You know what I'm saying, from the sports
Yeah.
to selling to
Yeah.
all of that, being at the top over there, and then it's like, you ain't going nowhere.
You seen a lot.
You ain't going nowhere. Like do it honestly, and it's like, all right, cool. I do honest living, ink, art, music.
That's what's up.
Tattoos, you know what I'm saying, it's going up. Got the show, got the theme song, we doing the music, taking care of my family, everybody good.
All good things.
Yeah.
And we got Jessica Carbajal up in here asking, do you ever dream about verses or your raps? I am.
Do I ever dream? Yeah, all the time. I stay dreaming, daydreaming about them. But and then I put them in my lyrics, create more music, and keep going. But all the time.
And we got Utah Hawk up in here asking, how many eyebrows do you tattoo?
I did like one, but I got a microblader in my shop that does that, and she's like the best.
Chicks come in for that a lot, right?
Yeah,
They'll shave their eyebrows and tattoo them on, right?
Wow.
all day.
Microblading is like
Microblading is the future.
They'll always be what you want them to be.
Yeah, Amber, come to Ink Art Music, Amber. You know what I'm saying? She the #1 microblader in the town. She crazy.
And we got Megan up in here saying tattoo artists have to be patient but direct. Some people don't realize good tattoos cost money.
That's true.
Facts. Say that again.
Yes.
Yeah, quality work.
For real.
Yeah, don't.
If you want the $50 hollers, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Compton. I'm on Compton Boulevard, so it's like I done tatted the people I tatted, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying, in the city.
That's right.
You feel me? And I still deal with the $50 hollers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, I'm still grounded forever.
That's what's
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up, man. We want to thank IAM Compton for coming through.
Deji, thank you, man.
And, you know,
Yes, sir.
don't take so long to come back and visit us. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
Definitely.
Word up. Let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, IAM Compton on all platforms or inkartmusic.com. You can find me there, schedule a tattoo appointment, find the song New, and yeah, support.
That's what's up. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to God.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
My man, IAM Compton, man. Fuck with his shit. Stay tuned for the new stuff he's got coming out. And we'll be back with more Dr. Greenthumb show right after this.
Yes, sir.
TV.
Everybody, he's there for one night only.
You know, it definitely ain't mine. That's for damn sure.
You guys did it again.
You live, everybody.
My fault. I leave for 5 minutes. Setting off alarms in here.
If he does this, I'm gonna lose it right now. You're gonna see it.
I don't hear you.
You're gonna see me lose it. Tell me, I'm gonna throw some. I hear you.
We're, playing our traditional backgammon backstage, but I believe we're talking about show 18. That would be Ridgefield, Washington. Well, it started with our wake and bake, and the breakfast club and all that. But it also started with a bus ride, a long one, or a long enough one. Sometimes, on days of show, it's a travel day, so you travel into the city to play the show. Not like sometimes we get in there the night before and we have the night off in the city and whatnot. This day we were like taking off from one city right to another to play the gig. So we were on the bus a lot that day in the morning. Ugh, an awful roll that was.
We were on a bus, smoked a lot of weed. It's pretty chill. Long ass bus ride. Watched a few movies. I've already boycotted the fucking Tom Cruise, because they trying to watch so much of fucking Tom Cruise. I think he loves him.
We caught up on shit like Netflix stuff on the way there. We were watching a bunch of shit out. Like I said, I was putting these guys on to the Marco Polo series that didn't get finished, but it's a dope series.
I didn't even know it existed, but I'm going to check it out now. So it's one of my new favorite series now to check out once I get back home. A lot of fucking dope choreography too. So if you ain't seen Marco Polo, you guys got to check that shit out.
You're traveling, you're watching these shows, and the scenery's going by. The scenery's happening, it's all going by this window, that window. Hold up. Stop.
Currently training Muay Thai. We don't have a belt system, so if someone tells you I'm a black belt in Muay Thai, they're full of shit. There's no belt system in Muay Thai. Before that, I was training in Kaju Kempo, which is karate, jiu-jitsu, Kempo, and Chinese boxing, which is kickboxing, all in one art form, originated in Honolulu. At a time where guns were outlawed, so if you didn't have this, you had nothing. And how a lot of the elders, the older masters, mastered the craft. They would try the techniques in the dojo, and then try them in bars, start fights. And if this works, that does not work, go back and master it. And before that, of course, is just like standard Taekwondo, karate.
So, we're traveling and we're just waiting to get to the gig, and we get to the gig. There wasn't much to do there because it's one of those way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere. We've played this several times. Eric, Bobo, and I think DJ Lord and I played it with Prophets maybe. It's a cool venue. It's a very old one. Not very much space to kick it and have our backgammon games like we are doing now. Which Trace thought we played that day. He thought he beat me that day, but there was no game played because there was simply no place to play.
There really wasn't too much to do. We were kind of out there in the sticks. Got a chance to see man Sid from Slipknot, with his toy car, ripping it all backstage and shit. Like, that shit was like going like 70 miles an hour, jumping all over the place and rolling and shit like that. Kind of cool, man. I definitely want one of those cars. I'll probably crash it. I'll probably do, some damage to that car because, that shit will go too fast.
BeReal.tv.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
How do you know it?
Time for submissions.
All right, we got a bunch of submissions in today. First one's up of the day. We got some food submissions with K Yazzie up in here with a quesadilla.
I thought it was Bart's first. I was like, no, that was like the first usual Bart's.
Ooh, that looks good.
It's a nice quesadilla.
With the rice.
Bring it.
I ain't gonna lie.
But that looks like
It's kind of basic.
like I'm gonna run through that in a quick second and be
Yeah.
looking around like, yo, what's next?
It's a little. It's small portion.
Little,
It's a
maybe
snack,
trying
dude.
to little snack style.
Nah, once you start putting rice on the plate, that's no longer
That's
a snack.
dinner already.
It's beyond
Yeah,
the snack.
like it's beyond the snack, bro. It's-
But
It could be a snack.
But maybe he is limiting his portions to watch his weight.
Send us a picture of you on a scale, bro.
Damn.
That was a quick move.
We'll let you know.
Then we'll let you know, Poppy.
Portion control.
Right. Portion control.
Portion master.
Real quick, before you go on to the next one, Bolton, can you do this? Go eh. Now add a Q in front of that. Ke.
K.
That's how you say when you see the Q-U-E. Ke.
K.
Not A. Don't add the A. You were fine a second ago. Ke.
K.
There you go.
K.
That's a proper ke.
K.
Think it's a game code?
Hey,
I don't want to hear that K again, all right?
quesadilla.
Now, when you say de, it's the same thing. It's
A.
with a D on it. De.
Day.
Que.
K.
Chingada.
Say pinga.
All right.
Well, how about this next one? Because I know I'm probably going to butcher this. We
We
got
know, we
Michael
know.
up in here saying having the, is it chicharron plate for breakfast?
Chicharron.
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 Oh, did you hear that? He almost hit the
Yo,
mark
that
right
was
there.
actually.
That was pretty close.
You sound like a Spain.
Oh,
Hey, let's give him an applause. That was actually
Give
decent.
it a applause for that try. Come on.
Españole.
Dom, where's the... Come on.
Damn, Dom.
Give him one.
You sound like
Hayden, bro.
a French Spanish guy.
It wasn't Bolton. That was me. He's not getting an applause.
Oh, okay.
Chicharron.
He said.
Oh, that was Dom that
Yeah,
said it
yeah.
I
first?
said it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Italian.
All right, now try...
Chicharron.
Okay, now you, Bolton.
Chicharron.
There you go. Hey, hey, that's closer. But you should be embarrassed that Dom hit it before you, and he did it with a nice roll.
Oh, I got it. It's in my blood.
It's in his blood.
I'm not,
He's
I'm not just.
You're a Spaniard, I know.
I'm not just Miracle Whip.
Fucking
Yeah,
colonizer.
I know. Some of us lads look like miracles.
He got that milagro in him.
He's got that milagro.
Barcelona.
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 That's right.
Bro.
All right, next.
And this next one in, we got Ryan H. from Down Under saying, last week, Callie Blaze talked about not putting ice in his whiskey to water it down. He's saying these stones you put in the freezer and it chills your whiskey.
Yeah, those are the business.
Stones?
I had some.
I had some of those.
I had some. I don't know where the fuck they went, but those are dope.
Those are cool, but I ain't gonna lie. You gotta drink the whiskey quick, bro. Like it's cool for like a person like who drinks at a pace like I do, where it's like, hey, this shit's not here to last 10 minutes. It's here to be drank.
You could also put the whiskey in the freezer for,
I got a cup up there I keep chilled in the little fridge just whenever I want to pour me some.
What? That's like stone, like actual stone?
Yeah, it's like the certain.
It's
like,
a certain stone you could put in the drink and it'll make it cold.
I think it's volcanic.
It's like fake ice.
You put those in the freezer?
Black ice.
Yeah, put them in the freezer.
That's because if you don't want the ice watering it down, you put that instead if you like your whiskey cold.
Yeah. Interesting.
I've learned to drink it without the ice.
Neat?
And with that, yeah.
Yeah, neat is good.
I've learned to drink it neat.
Yeah. How do you drink yours, Chris?
I put the lime in the coconut.
And then, yeah.
Neat always.
And we got Javi G up in here asking, can I get a brochure rating?
Oh.
It's a pretty feed my brochure right there.
That shit is messy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit like...
It looks messy because he didn't shave his little beard right there, dog. But if he were to shave it, it would probably look pretty strong.
It's firme, but it's just...
Needs a trim.
Some grooming.
Grooming, dude.
Some grooming.
It looks like the Star Trek emblem. Like,
oh yeah,
You need to get rid of the skirt on the bottom, dog, because then it'll accentuate the brocha, dog. You got too much going on right there for anyone to really focus on that sweater you got under your lip, dog.
I remember I went.
Meaning that's a thick brocha. It's just that you're distracted by the skirt under it.
Yeah, you get some clippers.
so much potential.
But undercover. I remember I went to a Deftones concert and I saw a dude with a crazy brocha.
Yeah.
Or the Deftones concert. And then I saw some dude with a hardcore brocha. I went up to him. I was like, got a nice brocha. And then he just looked at me all weird.
Because he's probably a white dude.
He's probably a white guy.
Yeah, he probably. I was like, man, I'm just trying to compliment.
Because there's only certain white folks that know the brocha thing. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he was one of those men that like finds it weird if like another man compliments you.
What, dude?
That's a female brocha, Holmes.
Some dudes get weirded out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're growing like one of those big ass brochas, like you're gonna obviously take compliments.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
Like
if you're growing it like that, you're growing it for people to see it.
If I see a ZZ Top beard out in the wild, I'm saying something
Hell
nice.
yeah, dude! You're gonna give that guy a compliment. You know what I mean?
Expected a thank you.
Your style, dude.
Bam.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna get that. All right, next.
And next up in here, we got Roddy Rod, and he's saying throwback to 1994. I ran into Chili from TLC, and she complimented my Cypress Hill T-shirt.
Chili. Because she liked Cypress Hills.
Chili,
as the New York cat said. Yo, she loves Cypress Hills, B.
She loves Cypress Dills.
Well, you said that.
I mean Hills.
And I won't disagree with you.
Oh my God.
No, well, she came to the Funk Dubious release party for their first album. We met TLC there.
Dope.
They was cool. They was cool chicks, man.
You still know them?
Rest in peace, Left Eye, man. I mean, I know them in passing. You know, like we hung out with them a couple times here and there, and they were very cool.
They should get waved, bro.
Get them on the show.
We should wave Chili.
Yeah,
that's right.
Come smoke.
Órale, Chile.
Dude, the first time I
Change it, bro. It's Chile. It's a different Chili, bro. It's like, yeah.
How do you know, Doc?
Because it's Chile and Y. Chile and Chile. Chile and Chile.
I put my flip on it. That's all, Doc.
He's adding swag to it.
That's right.
Yeah, the first,
Swag?
Swag?
Yeah.
What the fuck is swag?
Yeah, what the fuck is swag, bro?
Now you're mispronouncing English?
I did not mispronounce that.
This is why kids need to get whooped, dude. Your mom should have hit you every time you need to help with your homework.
Should have spanked that ass when she saw that report card.
Yeah, dude. She could have been like, what the fuck is this? C- in English? We're born speaking English, Colton. Hit you.
Do you know how you're making me look to the faculty?
Why don't you?
All right.
Kick me out of the teacher's lounge.
Next.
We got Chief Token up in here saying, I want to send some peace and positivity to anyone who is struggling with alcohol addiction. Today marks my 4-year journey with no alcohol.
I'll drink to that, bro.
Hey, man.
Salute.
Hey, I just
Cheers.
celebrated 9 years last week.
So,
Word.
hey, congratulations, C minus. That's some good shit.
I'm gonna keep celebrating with y'all.
I'm only gonna celebrate the sobriety like 1 year. Like after like 1 year, it's like, hey, fool, I'm just a regular adult now. Like
Just adulting.
Yeah, I mean, like I
well,
just made responsible choices. I wanted to wake up.
Well,
bro.
the thing is, though, it depends how bad you were trashing yourself, right? If you were trashing yourself to where your friends couldn't tell you shit and you were just like going on and being that guy who was oblivious to the fuckery you were causing because you were so drunk and nothing was penetrating, but finally something pushed through and you stuck to it. And like, so people realizing from where they started in that to where they are at the point, yeah, they got to celebrate that because you were in the some motherfuckers was in the gutter before.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like with how trashed and on the brink of their liver fucking, you know, it's cirrhosis happening in their fucking liver and shit like this. You know what I mean? So like folks like that were on the brink, yeah, they'll celebrate that like every year. And they should, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
As a reminder.
Yep.
To not go backwards. Cause like if you were drinking to the point where you were about to fucking kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nah, out of here.
It's no bueno.
That's not good.
I've been there.
No.
All
right, next.
We got Marbell up in here saying, Bolton, what is this? Yo, B, teach this man how to roll properly, please.
Oh, man.
That's like some jail shit.
That's Bolton's roll. That's almost as bad as Dustin's.
Tattoo blunt.
That is not my role.
Oh.
No fucking way.
Deep lane. Imagine that.
That's called deep lane.
You get about 2.5 hits and it's done.
We get one solid hit the way we smoke.
Well, the way we smoke, but your average smoker 2.5 hits, right?
I always wonder when I see like regular people.
One
like,
pull
smoking
and the cardboard
regularly.
is already burnt.
Yeah, singed. True that.
They'll make that last.
Make it last.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying, what up to the table and treehouse crew? Hope you guys are staying dry. And he's saying, Bolton, what is this? You got Michael Jackson throwing up the C's.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I don't think that's real, is it?
It is real.
It is real.
It is real.
Yeah.
Michael knew what time it was.
From the Way You Make Me Feel video shoot.
Yeah, he had a couple real gangbangers in there, and then the rest were dancers.
The only time you see him with a smile right there.
They taught him how to throw that up.
Yo, he looks so awkward. He's like, what is this?
It's only a half a C though. He didn't complete the whole C though.
What does this mean?
The
You know what I'm saying?
Can't see.
He didn't complete the whole C. It's not proper right there.
Am I doing it right?
Which is fine for me. Marbell would probably object to this. He's like, oh, he didn't even throw that up right.
Normally a regular picture will be like all straight faces, like, oh, it's Michael Jackson.
It just looks
That's
like
a
Mike is
smile.
pointing down to the sign that Homeboy's got going on. Like,
How many of those?
y'all.
Look, everybody's cracking up in the back.
How many of those dudes still alive though?
None. Next.
Damn, be real. I was gonna say like one at least or two. Grandpa for sure is gone in the back.
We're
You
all,
know, like-
it's a dark day. Next.
And we got this sent in from Miss LA saying, my man told me to send this in as a rate my roll. Hopefully it's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. To the neck.
That actually looks decent.
That's cool.
Yeah, you got a little squeeze on top over there, slightly. Boom, boom. And then a squeeze on the bottom, right there. And then another little squeeze on top. Got a little squeezy here, and then a squeeze there.
Yeah, come on. It's a little too much.
And then the top is a little.
Yeah.
All right, now look, this ain't a bad job. But we are going to have to rate it as we call it, and that's like a 4. But you could flip that 4 to an 8 at some point. Just a little bit more rolling practice. Because right here at the neck, you're pretty good. You just, you caught a little heavy. Your fingers got a little bit squeezy right here. Because you want it flush. You want it like looking the same as the tip, straight out. Like the bottom half of your joint. You know what I'm saying? Up until that little flare up you had. All right, what are you giving it, Pedro?
A 5.
Are you giving it a 5?
Wow.
Damn, Pedro.
Wow, yesterday you were shitting on everyone, and now you gave her.
I would even.
Is she your
Maybe
cousin?
he's happy today.
It's her cousin. It's his cousin. That's why.
She put a little bit more weed in there than all the other ones. Those look like the quarter
Right.
papers.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking at my 4.
4.
All right.
And we got Luis up in here with another joint rating, and he's saying, I always tell people I work with about this podcast. I work on Magnum PI NCIS being a production assistant.
Oh, shit.
I always bring up the show to like-minded individuals.
Salute to you, man.
That show's still on?
Salute. Well, no, it's a new version with what's old boy's name? Is it Jason Rodriguez or something?
Or is it?
Hold up! Don't go away from his joint. We ain't even rated it yet.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
trying to look that up for you real quick.
What's up with that, Colton?
Yo,
All right, let's go to the neck, and then you can look up. Look at it. Sorry, Bolton.
Right off the top.
What the fuck?
All right. You got a little issue right here above the neckline, right here. I don't know what that is, but it's not that bad. Keep scrolling to the right. Swipe. You got a little flare out here, slightly. Keep going. And then you got another little flare up at the top again. All right, now zoom out. Right down right here, it's not so bad. It looks like a 6 right here.
See that bullet
Yeah.
hole?
Yep. Yep. Someone shot an arrow through there. I have to give this a 5. What about you, champ?
I'd agree. That one's a 5 too.
Yeah.
Looks the same as the other one.
But again, your foundation is good. This could turn to an 8 overnight, because like you're almost there. You just got to get lighter on that top end, you know. But it's hard because a lot with rolling with funky field tips, the end will flare out like that if you don't like put some extra work on it without, you know, putting too much of the squeeze, if you will. But it's gonna smoke like a 10.
Please don't squeeze.
And again, that's not a bad job.
Nice.
All right.
Well done.
And thank you for spreading the word, man.
And we got one happy mama up in here saying Snacks' cousin got caught wearing a meth-filled backpack.
Oh, I heard about that.
That's not his cousin. That's Prey.
That's lunch.
That's lunch for
Damn.
Snap.
Snacks.
He had a meth-filled backpack.
Is that your cousin?
Or
You know, it was very like well done too, because like it was a backpack that was made to match the feathers.
Just
Landed in.
Yeah, so they had like fake feathers on it, and then it had a zipper, and it had
does this pigeon have meth eyes right now? Watch, go back.
Yeah.
meth.
Oh my
eyes.
god.
Meth pigeon.
Methy
definitely-
Davis.
He's definitely on something.
Okay, so
Methy eyes.
All right, I heard that.
Methy Davis.
He's on that new shit.
High off his own supply.
I get up.
He tweaking, yo.
We got Eddie up in here saying he's showing off some plants.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
excellent.
Secret garden.
Gas fool.
To the left, to the left.
These things are getting tall.
Yeah.
Imagine, you think you're better than me?
Hey, I'll buy a tree from you. Let me
Sock
know.
it.
Holla.
Sock that tree.
Punched some bread yesterday.
And we got Jibby up in here, and he's saying he got the multiverse funky already.
Hey.
You're all.
Officialness.
It's official.
Yeah, you better get that the high roller and the fatty dropping tomorrow
at 4:20 p.m.
Yep, on funkyfieldtips.com.
That would be 7:20 Eastern for y'all on the East Coast.
Straight up.
You're raw.
And he's asking for a joint rating.
To the neck.
To the neck, to the neck.
It looks good.
My neck.
Looks good. All right, there's a slight squeeze right in here.
Oh.
Squeeze.
And then there's another squeeze.
It's like a bat.
You're a bat.
And it's lit. Yeah, we're seeing 5s today.
Number 5.
This is a strong 5, though.
A 5 ain't bad though, man.
No, a 5 ain't bad.
Go smoke well.
Número 5.
It's it's a 0 to 10 rating, so 5 is pretty damn good. It means you're halfway there. Just gotta control the squeeze points a little bit, get a little bit more light-handed on it. But your distribution is good. The neck was good. It looks pretty fucking solid.
Número 5.
But I give it a 5.
Straight up F.
Damn.
F?
That's 5 out of 10 is a F, right?
That's
No.
50%. Yeah.
F, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's an
F.
F.
Is it?
F.
Is that how they grade you guys these days at school?
That's how they graded the 90s.
They recently got rid of Fs, I think.
Now
They
it's
got
just
offended.
passing and not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
Now it's just like good and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it made kids feel shitty about their grades when Jimmy over here is getting straight A's and Bobby over here is getting D's and C's. And Jimmy's over here telling Bobby, "You suck, dude. Look at my what is that?"
You suck, Aton.
Gives kid low self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? So now it's either you passed or you didn't.
I try to tell him, B.
I told him right now.
No student left behind.
Yeah, well.
Way to go, E-Zone.
And we got Brandon, the UPS man, here saying, make sure to stay safe out there in the rain.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Saw you.
Damn, look at that.
Because the roads are slick right now.
You know what? I went hiking this morning and there was hella parts on the way up where the water had like made these creases on the thing, and like you step there's like dips and cracks now, so like it's like muddy. So when it starts drying up, somebody's gonna definitely get hurt.
Somebody's gonna get
several places because there's like big ass fucking just areas where like mud holes and shit.
You should try it.
No, dude.
Mud bath.
I'll take you though.
No.
It lets you smoke.
You should just run in there and never come out.
Oh my
It's very dark. Next.
And we got a chemical plant explosion in LaSalle, Illinois.
Damn.
Why are you that close?
Yeah.
You said chemical.
He set it off.
Maybe he just happened to be there in the moment.
Every time you light up a cig, Chris.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yeah, run, dude. With a giant tank right there.
With a giant tank right there.
How
Nos.
All that toxic shit in the air.
Yeah. E-Zone.
That's what happens when you burn Nos, huh?
Flicking a joint.
Flick the joint into the Nos tank.
Sky Daddy.
I'm going back. I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work.
Someone that sees that from afar. Someone sees that from far, that doesn't know what's going on. They might think, damn, Be Real got another smoke box happening. Next.
And we got a little fuck around and find out.
Uh-oh.
Man tries to kick a horse.
Oh.
Wow.
Well deserved.
Karma.
Look at this.
Don't kick the
Right in
horse.
the chest. I think I feel it in my chest.
Oh,
Dude, that.
So let's see who could kick harder.
He's like, holy shit.
For sure he broke his ribs.
Fucking cunt. He shouldn't have been kicking that horse anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he gets.
That's what he gets.
Look at that.
And guess what?
Look.
A horse could kick 10 times harder, baby.
Wow.
Exactly.
He lost his wind, broke a rib, all that. Guarantee you one of his ribs got broke. His bottom rib, the floating.
Some organs can implode.
Yeah, he ain't the same.
All right.
That horse knew karate, did a nice little side kick. Aha.
He pissed blood that day.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's
Pissed blood for a week.
he's
Fuck
bruised.
with no horses.
And he ain't never got on that horse again.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Euthanized.
Want to play with the legs?
You want to fuck around and kick a horse? The horse could kick you harder.
Ain't
Tell him
Look at that.
Horse legs.
no
are
horsing
crazy.
around, guys.
Enough with the horseplay. Next.
We got a little cats can be assholes sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
Mine was an
A lot
asshole
of
this
the
morning. Hold on, run it one more time. I couldn't see it because the stun was in the way.
Stupido.
You got to have a lot of patience.
Oh my god, dude! That would punch me out so bad. I'll sock that fool, dude.
What? Like, stupid cat?
To own a cat like that,
That's why I don't have cats.
You would have to have a lot of patience.
Yo, and look at him stare though. He's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Oh, you were eating that?
I put his ass in the backyard.
What now? I'd have tossed his ass out.
Did I do that?
I said, "Oh, you think you're cute?"
But you know what? Somebody pissed him off, bro. Like, cause look, somebody walks in afterwards, and somebody was probably fucking with him. And usually, when you fuck with him, like you're messing with them, they'll start running, bro. And they're just like, "I just want to get away." And this fool he made it. He fucked everything up.
That's why you.
Oh yeah.
Way to make it negative, bro.
That's why you
know
don't eat
what?
on the floor.
He got thrown off too because
He was trying to get-
the table's kind of low.
Yeah,
So
he didn't know. That's why he stopped. If not, he would have
maybe,
kept running.
Hey man,
if it was a regular height table,
listen,
maybe.
cats are agile. He did that on purpose. He could have ran around that table. There was
Come on,
enough
man.
room for that cat to get around. He wanted that chick's attention.
You
Put
did.
yourself
Come
in the
on,
cat's
B.
brain.
He's like,
No cat does something by accident.
Nah.
All right, next.
You got to get a cat to find out, bro.
Oh, I know.
Studio cat.
Nope.
Staying outside.
You feed it. You clean up the shit.
Yeah, that
Make
shit
sure it ain't got no
smells.
fleas.
Yeah.
You would jump on the
Take
table
it
in the middle
home.
of the podcast.
Everybody will be sneezing up in this bitch.
Yeah, no, I can't.
And we got a little new year, new me.
But
All
I'm
right.
back. New year, new me.
Hi there, welcome to Park Place McDonald's. We'll be with you shortly to take your order.
Been a while, y'all, but I'm back. New year, new me.
Hi there, welcome to Park Place McDonald's. We'll be with you shortly to take your order.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Wow,
It's amazing.
it's a lot.
Ricardo Montalban.
And we got a little how to drive when your license is suspended.
Uh-oh.
Got the motherfucking license. Shit, who they gonna get when they pull us over? Not me. Who they gonna get? Who they gonna get? They can't get that. We ain't
Oh man, I would not be in the back seat. That's fucked up.
Shit, we ain't got.
That's dumb shit.
Now you gotta drive. You ain't got no motherfucking license. Shit, who they gonna get when they pull us over? Not me.
Yeah.
Who they gonna get? They can't get that. We ain't
It's genius.
They gonna get you, fool.
They gonna get you.
They just gonna get both of you motherfuckers.
They get the whole car.
That's it.
Oh, the driver just took off
We
running.
all going downtown.
And then this next one is that's why I love all you can eat buffets.
Ooh. Yes, please.
That's cool. I could see E-Zone doing this.
If it,
I'm just gonna take this little itty bitty piece and give it to.
I would be the table's hero though, because everybody would fuck that up. We don't.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you're not wrong.
High five, bro.
I would just be the one to do it.
Hey,
I'd be like, yo, fuck that. Everybody, I'll save you the
They
trouble.
left the
Shit looks
slice.
good.
That's awesome.
High five, bro.
Does look good though.
Yeah.
What is that, pie or like
It
Lemon
looks
meringue.
I don't know.
lemon
It's
Carrot
hard,
cake, maybe.
it's
No,
hard
like
to tell. It's hard to tell.
lemon
without
tart
this.
pie?
Lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue.
Yeah,
Meringue.
Colton would know. He's
Yep.
like a white guy pie. Shit.
He's lemon meringue himself.
Lemon meringue is great, bro.
I can't stand the taste of meringue.
Me
Oh,
neither.
word.
Oh, you think you're better than us, dude?
Is that what you said?
It's too tart.
And then C- sent this one in. Would you guys
Next.
like to do this?
And I was-
Oh,
Look at that.
In the realm of liking things, no, I would not like to do this.
Yo.
This is the opposite of what I want to do.
come on, come on, B.
No,
Look at that.
no,
Nope.
Everybody's crippled after
no.
that. Everybody's
There's a pregnant chick on the ride.
I mean, it flips you, right? Here it goes.
Look at it. Look at it.
Flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, man.
somebody's grandma.
It flips you 5 times, baby.
All the nopes.
That baby's stillborn after that.
Oh, dude.
looks like a
Abuelita.
whiplash.
Yeah, 5 flips? Nah, no thank you,
No,
dog.
thank you.
Back in my, early 20s,
Maybe.
all day I would get on that.
Maybe.
All right.
And that seems to be it.
That seems to be it.
Retarded.
Yeah, because 5 flips is a lot.
Nah.
You'll be losing your lunch right there.
No, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for the submissions. Keep them coming to BeRealTVContests@gmail.com, and we will put them on. It's time for us to open up the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. You got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion. Let's do it.
Welcome Welcome to the insane asylum.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do this. We got Layer Cake up in here saying there is no bad trip, there is a challenge or whatever, but it's beneficial over time.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Okay.
But I think there are bad trips.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a bad trip, but it's your choice to have it because you can flip it. And if you got someone there to guide you through it to help you get through that, whatever that trip is, yeah, it could turn back into a good trip. But if you don't got that guide, yeah, no, you might stay on a bad one.
Your trip, your choice, dude.
Quit tripping. Quit tripping. Right.
And we got Above and Below up in here saying, shout to the Twitch Ward, the usual suspects.
What
Salute.
up, fellas? Usual suspects up.
And speaking of Twitch, make sure you check us in the mix right after this. All right, Psycho Les and myself are gonna pop it off for you, so join us.
Going in them crates.
And we got He Looks Like a Creature up in here saying, good morning, I'm having a little coffee with my wake and bake time. And he's asking, do you guys like to smoke weed with your coffee?
I do.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I make it a point. I mean, not every time though, because then that's too much coffee. Because we smoke way too much weed to be drinking coffee all the time with it. But like, there's like 2 to 3 times in the day for me. Once in the morning, afternoon, and at night.
You have coffees?
I mean, put it to you this way.
Well, the espressos, not like full cups of coffee.
Same.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Like whatever I drink, really, it's gonna be a joint by a nice joint, whether it's OJ, coffee, or tea, or
Never water.
Water. Always
joint with orange juice.
Of course,
is good.
water's the best with a joint.
A joint with orange juice is good too, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's something about it.
Yeah. Something about that first joint with your first cup of coffee in the morning.
But you know what it is because coffee is like a palate changer. It's like ginger, right? But coffee will help you to like taste the weed like in a different way. Like if it's really flavorful weed, you take like some espresso or whatever, a sip of that shit.
And I think also when it's warm, anything warm tastes real good with a joint.
Yeah, but coffee in espresso, because it's so strong,
I try to tell him,
it'll change like the palate, and it'll actually allow you to taste the weed a lot more. Like especially if it's that flavorful shit.
Same thing that it does with your nose when you smell it. Like it just resets the nose sensors too.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
Word.
And we got Roaring Sun up in here saying, I found a tab of acid in my uncle's jacket he had in storage from the 1960s.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. No, don't do it.
Don't let it go to waste, dude.
Don't do it.
Don't. Well, do it.
Imagine it's like the mask of acid, and then you just...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey mask?
Yeah. Then he just like starts talking from like different time.
What was his catchphrase?
Smoking.
Smoking.
And we got Host Sway up in here saying, pro tip, take your microdose with lion's mane. Mane?
The fuck is lion's mane?
I think it's a vitamin, right?
It's another mushroom.
Oh, it's a mushroom.
Really?
Oh, I guess it is a vitamin.
It is.
My
yes.
phone goes.
Man.
What do you mean?
I think it's like a sativa of mushrooms.
Oh, to balance you out.
Yeah. E-zone.
Nice one.
And we got Johnny Walker here saying, yo, Dro, is it true you hit some lady with your car? Shaking my head.
Man.
Once upon a time, yes. Sadly.
Bambi. How you gonna do that?
Hey, it was fucked up. I didn't, yeah. It happened.
How did you feel?
Fucked up.
Like you helped her up or something?
Holy shit,
She
dude.
helped herself up, but next.
We got White Rhino up in here from Down Under saying, happy Friday the 13th, all the way from Australia.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah.
Because it's the
Is
12th today here, but it's the 13th in Australia.
13th there.
Yo, who super chatted that, dude?
Johnny Walker.
What an asshole, bro.
Dude.
Wonder where he heard it from.
I wonder where he heard it from. E-zone.
We haven't talked about it lately, though.
And White Rhino's asking, what are you guys doing for show number 666?
Oh, when is that?
We're going full metal.
Steph told
Yeah.
me. Just
I'll
playing
do it.
guitar for 2
Gold
hours.
paint.
I'll do a metal set.
Painting myself gold.
We're bringing a Ouija board.
Ooh. Matter of fact, blue.
No, we're not. And no one better ever bring one through these doors.
No fucking way.
Or we gonna box. All right. Next.
Colton has one up there.
And we got Firestarter Drake and Joe saying, my dad had a pledge paddle. He would line all 6 of us up and paddle us.
Oh.
Damn. Yep.
Damn.
There it is. Yeah.
Paddles hurt.
You know, if you had the father that would whoop everybody's ass because of one, because he had to, some people's discipline was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I gotta, swat the rest of you, but your older brother fucked up. You guys gotta help keep him in line, because every time he fucks up, I'm gonna give it to you.
All of you.
And it goes down the line too. If the youngest one is fucking up and the oldest one gets it, guess who's gonna discipline you first? You're the oldest one. They're gonna be like, "Hey man, I'm tired of getting swatted because of you. Get your shit together."
Start beating them up.
Yeah. But if you also give the individual ass whoopings,
Yeah.
it's a visual for the other ones.
Oh.
Yeah. Discipline. Next.
And we got LG up in here saying, I bought my fiance a meet and greet. Is it in Brisbane, Australia? And I just got a general standing.
Is it Brisbane?
Brisbane?
It's Brisbane.
Brisbane?
Yes, Brisbane.
That's not easy, you know.
Brisbane.
Brisbane, man.
Brisbane. I'm sorry, Bolton.
No, you're good. You're good.
It's Brisbane.
Brisbane. I like that name, Brisbane.
Hey, you're good.
And she's saying, I just got general standing, and they're asking, will meet and greet be at sound check, or is it before the show?
It's usually well, it varies. Sometimes it's after sound check, and sometimes it's right before the show. Well, not right before, but sometime before the show. I don't really have that information, but if I find it out soon, I will let you know. I will drop it on you.
Text Aton.
Aton knows these.
Yeah, he said
text him.
Text him.
Follow him.
That's horrible.
All right.
And we got Matt Bongard up in here saying, salute to the family. Party 1, 2, 3.
Salute.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Salute, Matt.
Cheers.
And we got Sven up in here saying, E-Zone, thanks for the Pikachu hat. Also, there's a new Dave missing 411 on the UFO connection I seen the other day.
Missing Dave?
Dave missing.
You're welcome for the Pikachu hat. It's gonna get restocked hopefully tonight once I get I didn't know it was gonna sell out like that, but thank you so much to everybody who copped it. The first round, it will be restocked, and if it's a new missing 411, I will be checking it out because I don't know. I did disclose that I do have a big fear of sleeping next to windows because I'm afraid of getting abducted.
All right. Okay.
By the boogie monster?
No.
By UFO.
By visitors.
Or UFOs.
You think they're that interested in you?
It's not just they just happen to be like
they're gonna zone in on you and be like, that's
you just don't know.
You gonna put bars on your window?
Yeah, they have bars,
like
but they could just walk in there. You know?
Exactly. So, window or not, if they want to get in, they're going to get in.
So
But I hear you, psychologically, you feel safer away from a window.
Yeah, fuck windows.
For you and only you.
All right.
Fuck
And we
windows and the ocean.
And we got Wags up in here saying, heebie-jeebie, you're hired for the next paint job.
All right.
If they're gonna paint you gold, be real.
Oh, yeah. I get it. I just got it.
Hello.
Living my life like it's golden.
So was he doing painting houses and shit? Next.
And we got Juicy Jules saying, no tattoos for me, but I love watching the show Ink Masters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ink Masters is a badass show.
There was some fucked up tattoos on there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. I've seen some bad ones too.
Oh, yeah.
And that seems to be it so far.
You see a lifetime of bad ones here and there.
That's the tattoo life. Not everybody's gonna have a crazy tattoo, and not everybody's gonna have a whack ass tattoo. You know.
Yeah, cool.
Whatever it is, it means something to them.
Some folks, they just get bad information. Like, oh, I'm gonna take you to my homie, and he's gonna hook you up. And then, it takes them to someone who really doesn't have the experience yet. They really shouldn't be.
I got a few of those.
Tatting people up yet, and people get tatted by. I mean, I had one like that, and I had to have like cartoon fix it and make it right. Unfortunately, he was dope enough to do that. But like, yeah, a lot of people go through that.
Yeah, cartoon is good to do the remixes.
If you want, like, if it's your first tattoo, do the diligence, man. Find like the right people so that you don't gotta have someone fix it because your homie thought he could hook you up.
Like that one.
Yeah, I got carved.
You got carved, huh? Yeah.
Kit Kat. That's
man, it
dope.
was good.
Because till these day, I show the people the tattoo, and they're like, "Damn," and I was like, "Yeah, it hurt really bad," and they're like, "Yeah, tattoo shouldn't hurt." But
Yeah, because other people they could tell certain tattoos hurt because if you get carved, like they could tell the way it heals.
Yeah, that shit is
Like
if they were really heavy-handed,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be thick.
Like my fucking hand, the hand tattoo, the one I have here, that shit fucking it
hurts, right?
It hurt, and then not just that fool was heavy-handed, and like other tattoo artists are all like, damn, bro, you just
They scar you when they're heavy-handed. It's not
That
like
sucks.
a line, in your tattoo. It's like a scar line. You know what I'm saying?
Gorilla hand.
When they gorilla hands you like that, it's not like a line of art. It's a scar.
yeah,
chill,
exactly.
nigga.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some motherfuckers are heavy-handed. Salute to the light-handed.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, wow. Is that
was-
Freddie Mercury?
That's Freddie Mercury.
Oh, my God. He looks like
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury in the Misfits.
Classic.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Classic.
Freddie Merc.
You got the Aaron head.
Look at that different colored eye, too. Looks
That's a
tight.
legend right there.
That looks like a sketch of it's like, and he's wanted,
And he's wanted for
tonight.
a triple
America fights back.
He's wanted for a triple homicide.
That show used to be scary, bro.
Yeah.
Watching
Man.
that shit at home because there was nothing good on Saturday, so you used to be left home alone, and then you're watching it. It's like, good. What is it? Good evening, America. Tonight we're gonna let you know how to fight back, and they had the reenactments with the cheesy ass fucking.
Yeah.
What was his name? Adam?
No, John Walsh.
John Walsh. His kid's name is Adam,
his
right?
show. He's. I think he's bringing another show back. Hey, did you guys see this morning? About that dude who drove through a hotel lobby. He was pissed off because, and there's a visual on this, Colton. I don't know if you got it or not, but this dude, he claimed he lost his laptop in the hotel. He couldn't find his laptop. He was pissed off because no one could find it for him. And so, he thought they were like fucking with him. So he went and got his car and rolled it through the lobby. When they here it is right here.
Oh!
When they arrested him later, his laptop was found outside the hotel.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
What?
He left his laptop outside the hotel.
Wow.
It wasn't even in the hotel. It was outside with his other shit.
He did.
Wow.
Where is this at?
Shanghai.
This is
Damn, Asia's crazy, bro.
Damn, he did all that
Yeah.
damage to prove a point that.
That's it.
You guys are withholding my laptop.
Damn.
What was in that laptop though? That's what I want to
Oh,
know.
look, and he's gonna be
Bunch of
out.
Groupons.
Like,
Lots of
I'm out.
Bitcoin.
Lots
Oh,
of porn.
There must have been some crazy shit in there for him
He's
to.
gonna be out.
His anime.
Nah, bro.
Outta here.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
he's like-
drive through something, there has to be some stuff that could be very incriminating, or like just like some stuff that's top secret.
Or maybe he was drunk.
Yeah, dude.
That's like a crime of rage, bro.
Well, or he was drunk and mad.
I'll show
Yeah.
you.
He could have thought that was a parking lot or something.
No, he did not think this was a parking lot.
Mistaken. He was totally mistaken.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Oh shit! I thought it was
Sorry.
a parking lot. My bad.
That's like you thinking you're drinking iced tea right now.
That's what I.
It's that apple juice, baby.
Yeah, bro. That's like what I'm gonna say in Japan. Be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm sorry,
apple
y'all. I
juice.
didn't mean to drive into the hotel. I just didn't know the sign. How to read Japanese. I thought it was a parking lot.
Yeah, no, he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
For sure.
He was pissed off. He thought that someone had stole his laptop and they didn't want to give it to him. He misplaced it.
What a waste of an Audi.
I mean.
Oh, and he went to jail.
Yeah.
Hey, it could have been stolen.
He
Just
fucked
stole
his
it.
he
Like-
fucked his Audi up, caused damage to the building,
Yep.
got arrested, probably banned from that hotel for life on top of the damages he's got to pay.
Now he's got to do.
And he's probably got to do some anger management class.
Now he's got to do Squid Game.
And Squid Games next.
Somebody's
yeah.
call, you know.
You killed it. You totally
So he's all about
murdered it.
squid life. All right.
But like you owe this much at the hotel. It's like fuck, man.
I mean, you got to be seriously snapped the fuck out.
Yeah, dude.
To drive your car inside the lobby of a hotel.
That was not Gangnam Style.
Through the first glass doors, you got to be just like, fuck it. It's just go.
That's the point of no return.
Yeah.
Once you push that, once you smash through that, there's no turning back. So you might as well.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Cocaine.
Make it worth it because you're going to go to jail and pay for it no matter what.
Yeah, cocaine.
Just rack your damages up. Go ahead.
Nah, cocaine's not gonna make you do that. Like you already have to be super angry.
Yeah, that's rage.
Yeah, that's rage, bro.
Well, he lost
Yep.
his laptop, right?
Yeah, that's enough.
No,
to make
he misplaced it, and then they found it. His, like they found it outside the hotel with his other bags.
He's
He sounds like that's all you gotta have
They
too.
should beat his ass.
It was in one of his bags. You know what I mean? But he thought they were not giving him his laptop. He didn't realize that he had packed it in his fucking bag.
Have you ever had to eat your words like that though? Like where you're like, oh, but you make not a fit like that, but you like you get angry over some shit, and then you're like, fuck, I feel stupid. This shit was right here, and I made like this whole. I was so angry.
Nah, if I'm that mad, I'll make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about first, because I don't want to.
Everybody
be that.
makes mistakes though.
In that, I have not yet. Knock on wood.
Yeah, but where you're like, fuck, I'm in the wrong. I gotta fucking say sorry.
I mean, we've been in the wrong in many, discussions and debates and stuff like that. We've been wrong, yeah, but not like that where you're enraged and like
Drive your car.
Oh, my bad, dog.
Oh.
I know I totaled your car out right now, but my bad.
Imagine if you would have ran over somebody.
I heard it wasn't you that was talking shit. My bad.
Hey, no hard feelings, guys. Sorry, man.
It was like, fuck you, host. You don't know what my laptop's at.
Send me the bill.
Aw, dude, just so sorry. Just really sorry, guys.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, what was I thinking?
Man, how about this? This is kind of ironic. Missouri Sheriff's Office is doing a sobriety training and needs participants to get drunk for free.
Psycho Les.
There it is.
There it is.
Damn.
Let's
got
go.
Jameson.
Look at that.
I'll see you there.
Oh mein Gott.
Just real quick.
Word up. That's my kind of places.
Their slogan is "We buy, you drink."
Oh.
Why can't they do that here? Oh, because we have Skid Row.
That's got nothing to do with it, but
You don't have to experiment on anybody. You can find like that in Skid Row, like a dime a dozen. Be like, I need 12
God.
drunks.
Just
Oh my.
Free liquor, guys. Jump in the van.
Hey,
Let's
man.
go.
They
Solutions for a new
They
world.
deserve a drink, B. They having it tough, B. So let them have a drink.
yeah.
I mean,
think
if it's
that's
for-
probably part of the reason they're there, because they had too many drinks on certain nights.
Maybe.
Well, they need treatment.
Maybe, but it's too late now. So have a drink.
And we just got a super chat in from BC saying, tapping in every weekday for my daily smoke. Much love from Indy by the way of Cali. And he's saying, salute to the OGs who paved the way in this space.
Word.
What up?
Thank you.
Word up. Salute for being here with us.
Thank you.
Have you guys heard about
Bum Island.
Pepsi? What's it called? The discontinuing Sierra Mist.
Oh, but
Sierra Mist is gonna
aren't
be
they
no
coming up
more.
with a new one though?
It's just gonna be a lemon lime, but
Yeah,
they're cutting
but
off Sierra Mist.
That's the same shit though,
Like
bro.
Sierra.
They're just getting rid of the brand.
Then what the fuck was Sierra Mist? Wasn't that lemon lime soda?
Top secret, bro?
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, Sierra Mist was like a light version of Sprite.
Yeah, bro.
It's like 7-Up, bro.
Yeah, which was Sprite was a light version of 7-Up.
Oh, they're gonna call it Starry?
Really? That's
Starry.
what it's
Oh,
called.
man.
It's called Starry.
Oh, wait,
That's
yeah,
scary.
nah.
How to say
How scary.
They should just stop.
Scary.
Staras.
Scary is too scary.
It's so scary, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I would try it, but
You're gonna try it.
I don't know. That's what they were gonna drop.
let's
but
make
that's
it
what
with
it's supposed
alcohol.
Why?
Of course.
Or with tequila.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Dom could figure out what that blends with.
Of course, he already knows because that's like a formula that's already been out. They're just repackaging and calling it something else. It's the same goddamn formula.
Colton,
maybe with the slight bit more lemon to it, just so they can say it's lemon.
Who are they trying to advertise to, though, man? Look at that. It's like they got graffiti letters. It's like the hood will love this.
No, they're trying to hit smokers
Like-
with this. I mean, look,
Yeah.
doesn't the different look like it could constitute smoke?
Like
I would try it.
Clouds.
If they're replacing,
And it says hits different.
Look at the T at the end. Look at like an upside down penis.
at least the terminology of what they're trying to promote to us is actually like current.
Of course, you see a dick in there, right?
It's subliminal, dude. They're trying to fucking throw subliminals always like Disney did, dude.
If that's the case, the R too.
Yeah, let's go back to the R. Where's it at?
Damn.
Y'all are
Oh,
shit.
There it is, dude.
What's the R supposed to be?
The R has cancer.
I don't know what y'all sipping.
Fat belly.
What?
Illuminati shit, dude.
All right, next. Is there a next? If there's not a next.
There is not a next.
We want to thank everybody for their comments and shout outs and questions and all that. And we want to thank everybody for the submissions. And thank you for your time in watching Dr. Greenthumb show on the daily. Remember to smash that like before you go. If you're not subscribing, subscribe and click the all notification bell and share this bitch out. All right. And remember that we're going to be in the mix after this on Twitch. Psycho Les and myself. All right. So join us. You were going to say something?
I said, word up. We just going to go right into this mix. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly that. Right. We're going to pop it off for you. So join us if you got a Twitch account. If you got an Amazon Prime account, utilize that Twitch free subscription on the monthly. All right. So pop it off, all right? And if you want to catch this on the replay, Apple Music, Spotify, Dr. Greenthumb Podcast, C-.
Yo, what up, everyone? Thanks to B, Dro, Psycho Leezy, Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, Colton, Aton, everyone in the Kitchen Sink crew and the Insane Asylum. Thanks for everyone that came through this morning for the Nas tribute mix on my Twitch channel. Nas. Tomorrow morning, Kitchen Sink mix where everything goes. 9 a.m. at C-Fan4 on Twitch and all the other social medias. And love you, Mom. And everyone have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow here for the show as well as the mix afterwards. Psycho Leezy.
Yep. We're going to go right into the mix. But shout out to the clan, Dr. Greenthumb. You know how we doing it over here. Shout out to everybody watching. If you want to check for the merch, go to the psycholesshop.com. And let's keep it moving.
Shout to everybody in the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. And don't forget about that funky drop happening tomorrow, Friday at 4:20. It's going to be dropping in the fatty and high roller size. What's going on, Pedro?
Salute to everybody. Follow me at Vote for Joe. Sit right there.
All right. That's quick.
Easy on.
Yep. Make sure you guys tune in later, 7 to 9, for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. We got my boy coming up from Canada. My boy Nitty Sack, comedian out there. He's been there before, but we're back, and he's gonna be out there joining us because he's out here doing some shit with Jason Rouse. So make sure you guys tune in 7 to 9. Also, get that funky Phil tip drop tomorrow at 4:20, and there are like 10 of them listed for the international shipping on my site. Because I know I keep getting those DMs like a motherfucker. You guys are not missing out. So I'm doing it for you motherfuckers out there. So make sure you guys go there too and get some new merch, like the new hats that are selling out. I restocked a lot of them. See you guys at 7.
All right, look, let me just say this. I owed a shot earlier. I did it, but the camera was not on me, so I don't know nothing tomorrow. I just want to clarify this.
Damn.
Because it was the second time I had to take a shot, and the camera wasn't on me when I took it. So I do not owe. I am evened out right now. All right, so let's just put that out there first.
Hello.
Aside from that, I got love for y'all. Each and every one of you motherfuckers out there watching, I got love for you for spending this time with us and absorbing this energy that we create amongst our table of friends that we consider ourselves brothers and family and whatnot. We appreciate you sharing this vibe. Take that vibe and share it out with others. You know, not even when you're watching this, just with your peoples and be in a good frame of mind, you know, happiness and peaceful instead of stressed out, intense over little petty shit. All right. Once you figure that out and you get over it, you know, life will be less stressful. You know what I'm saying? So walk with love, because love is the key. No boof, no negative energy. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv